Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? This is the third lecture of chapter number 1. But before going to start our third lecture, first we have to recall what we learned in last lecture. In last lecture, we have completed exercise number 1A, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. We discussed about the set notification. We discussed about set notation, descriptive, tabular, set builder form, and we started exercise 1B. And I hope, student, that you have completed your homework. Today we are going to start a question number 2 of exercise 1B. 1B on page number 5. On page number 5. The question number 2 is, write the following set in the set builder form. The set is given in a tabular form and we have to convert it into set builder form. The first one is question number 2. The first one is P equal to A, B, C up to Z. So in the set builder form, we write P X. X is a number for X. In this question, we write X is a letter of English alphabet. The second part is Q 2, 4, 6, 8, n infinite. So we can write as X is an even number. The third part is R is a set in which the element 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So we can write as R is a set, the element, it is a set, is an odd number less than 10. This is a set builder form and this one is tabular form. Now move towards our fourth part, of question number 2, 4 part. S equal to jasmine, carnation and sunflower. So X, it is a set is the name of flower. Now the fifth one is T is a set January, June, July. T is a set. January, June, July. So we can write as X, ratio X is the month starting with alphabet J. Now the sixth one is M is 2. So we can write as M X ratio X is the smallest even number. So student, the remaining part I have completed this sixth part, and in the question number 2 we have a 12th part. So the remaining 6 part will be your homework. Question number 2, 7 to 12 part. Now student, move towards question number 3. In question number 3, write the following set in tabular form. In tabular form, the set is given in descriptive form and we have to convert it into tabular form. So the first one is set of days in a week. So we can write as A is a set days in a week. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So these are the days in a week. The second part is set of one-digit natural number. One-digit natural number. Students, the natural number is start from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Because one digit. If we write 10, so we are moving towards the 2-digit number. Now the third part is set of even number between 12 and 21. Third part. C is a set of even number 14, 16, 18 and 20. Because it is the even number between 12 and 21. So we cannot count 12. Now the fourth part is set of odd number between 10 and 20. Between 10 and 20 we have 11, 13, 15, 17 and 19. So the remaining 2 part, question number 3, the remaining 2 part 5 and 6 is your homework. Students, I hope that you completely understand the topic and you can easily complete your homework as well. Now move towards our next topic, that is Venn diagram. Copy this work in your loose sheet and complete your homework as well. So students, our next topic is Venn diagram. What is Venn diagram? Venn diagram is a pictorial representation of a set. It is in the form of picture. The mathematician which invented this diagram, his name is John Venn. That's why we call this as Venn diagram. Who created the diagram in 1880? He created this diagram in 1880. It is a diagram for set which shows all possible relation between a certain number of sets in a collection. A Venn diagram is drawn in the form of circle and in the form of rectangle. For example, we have a set, universal set. This U represents universal set, and in which we have a city name like Karachi, Kohart, Lahore, Islamabad, Gujranwala, and we have another set like A, in which we have only Karachi and Lahore. So, as per the rule of Venn diagram, first we draw a rectangular box. This is our universal set. In this rectangular box, or we can say this as universal set, we first write all the remaining city which remain in universal set. Karachi and Lahore is a common city between universal set and set A. That's why we write in this form. It represents that Karachi and Lahore, both the city is in the set of A and in the set of universal set. Now students, I am giving you another example. Like we have a universal set, like we have a set A of the natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and B is also a set of number like 2, 3 and 4. So, in the rectangular box, we consider this as a set A. We can write the terms which remain, which is present only in set A, like 1, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And in a circular form, we write 2, 3, 4. And we can write this is a set B. So, this shows the common term. We write the common term in the center and the remaining term in the side. This represents that all the complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 are the element of A, which is right. And the B said only we have 2, 3 and 4 element, which is also correct. So that's why we said that it is a pictorial representation of a set. I hope, student, that you understand the Venn diagram. This is all about today's lecture. You have a homework question 2, 7 to 12 part, and a question 3, 5 and 6 part. After that, we have completed exercise 1B. In the next class, we will start to solve exercise 1C. Allah Hafiz.